Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all having a great day so far. So if you want to find out how much weight I lost this week on Slimming World, which is week 38, then please stay tuned and I will tell you all about it. So of course, you are all here to find out how much weight I lost this week, or did I have a gain this week? Who knows? So let's get into it. But first of all, what I will say is that I would love, if you are not already a subscriber, if you could consider subscribing. I cannot tell you how much difference this makes to the channel's growth. And of course, it does help me make more and more content for you guys at home, and it improves the quality of the content that we make as well. So please do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a penny of your time or your bank balance. It's all very free and it does make me very happy. So thank you so much if you are already a subscriber. But if you aren't, please click that little subscribe button right now and that would be fantastic. So what I will also do is just thank my amazing members. You are all incredible. You're all on your own weight loss journeys at the moment, and I'm really proud of all of the achievements that you've already been able to make. You have made a lot of positive changes and some that you didn't maybe want to make initially, but I think you have to do what's right for you. And at the end of the day, that is why I'm here right now, because this is right for me. And I'm hoping for anyone who's viewing this channel does relate to what I'm about to say and relates to my videos. So please do leave a comment in the box below to let me know about your own experiences with weight loss. And of course, if you are following Slimming World or any other plan at the moment, then you're more than welcome to watch this video. Of course you are. But some people are, quite fixed on certain ideas, and I'm certainly not here to be that person. So thank you so much, and I hope that I am still relatable and I am still flexible with everyone who is currently viewing this video. So thank you so much. So last week I forgot that I had left my certificates in the living room. So I'm just about to show you guys that I do have them. And obviously last week I managed to get my 5 stone award, which was just fantastic. So I'm here to show them. So this is my 5 stone award. And if you remember, I also got Slimmer of the Week. So that's my Slimmer of the Week certificate as well. So yeah, I'm really sorry for forgetting these. Normally I'm really good with remembering them. I think this is maybe the only time that I've forgotten them so far, but I thought it was really important just to say that I do remember that I forgot, and I know that for some of you it's really important to see these certificates so that it's a mental reminder for you to get that. It's something that you want to achieve and work towards as well. So this is what they look like if you do want to achieve them. And the 5 stone is a very lovely blue certificate, and of course Slimmer of the Week will always be a sort of orangey yellow certificate. So I'll pop these down. So this week has been a good week. We have been out for dinner. So this was our sort of Valentine's meal, if you like. So we went out on Wednesday there, which was the 21st of February. And of course, for people who do celebrate Valentine's Day is the 14th of February. So we purposefully did book to go out a week later just because we feel you get better value for money. It's a little bit less busy, and of course, it's not all hyped up. Now, we're not all about making it commercialised in this household. You know, we do get each other a Valentine's Day card, but we generally just go out for a nice meal round about that date. And to be honest, we've not been out for dinner for a while, so it was really nice to be able to do that. I think the last time we were out for dinner probably would have been Christmas Day. So yeah, we've worked hard, we've earned it, and we were really looking forward to it. So the place that we went out for dinner was 6 by Nico. So 6 by Nico is a Scottish concept restaurant which is now across the whole of the UK, and I think there is one restaurant in Ireland as well. There may be more than that, but yeah, the Northern Ireland, I think, not the Republic. So yeah, really fantastic concept. So basically what it is they change the menu every 6 weeks. So every 6 weeks it's a new menu, new concept, new ideas, and a new sort of theme, if you like. So the theme this time round was called Fun Fair, and we do have some lovely photos of that. So if I can, we will put some photos in this video, and if that's not possible, then I will put them up as a community post just for anyone who's interested. Now, of course, Slimming World does not align very well with 6 by Nico and vice versa. But I was there to enjoy myself. I've lost over 5 stone. And if it's something that I want to do and something that I will enjoy with my husband, of course, then I will do it. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. Now, I did go through a period sort of maybe a month or two ago, maybe slightly more than that, of feeling a little bit unsure of how to start to bring in normal eating. And normal eating is normal in the fact of enjoying things in moderation and going out for food to enjoy it, not to excess and not too often. However, when I was heavier before, I would go out for dinner or breakfast or get lunch out and about at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now, that is on top of disordered eating, so eating, say, toast in the house in the morning, heading to work, maybe having a snack on the way to work, and then it would maybe come to mid-morning and someone would bring in croissants, having a croissant mid-morning, even though I'd already had breakfast and a snack. Then it comes to lunchtime, and then I would eat my lunch, and then I might eat something else after lunch, and then I come home from work and I would eat a snack again, something before I have dinner because I was really hungry. I'd have dinner and then we'd have snacks at night, or we'd go out for dinner. So that is how you gain weight, guys. I'm sure you guys know that already, but that is how you gain weight, and you gain weight like this. Now, that is not the norm of how people gain weight on a day-to-day in society. People generally gain pounds over a longer period of time from slight tweaks in their diet that are maybe just not the best choices or options longer term. However, for people like me, and for I'm sure many of you at home, you gain weight and you gain weight quick, and you don't just gain a stone or so. You gain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus stones over your sort of recommended weight, I feel like. So that is why I'm here. That is my little excerpt of a story, which I'm sure some of you, many of you will have heard before. But that is why it's so important for me to bring in and start to introduce little bits of normality back into my life in a gradual manner so that I can appreciate them more and so that I enjoy them even more without feeling unsure or worried or concerned. And there was no guilt. I have no guilt over any type of food I've eaten. I think guilt is a very negative word, and we should never feel guilty about eating something that we like and enjoy and want. At the end of the day, it is all about moderation, and so getting that balance and learning moderation and learning skills on how to monitor your intake without necessarily counting calories all of the time, or of course using your Slimming World app or MyFitnessPal or whatever it is that you use at the moment to track your points or sins or calories. At the end of the day, some of us will always have to be mindful of this for the rest of our life, and I'm certainly one of them. But I don't want to be using Slimming World or calorie counting forever. It's definitely something that I need to work on moving forward. As I lose more weight, I want to try to reintroduce a little bit more of that trust that I should be able to give myself to maintain a healthy weight. And the minute that tips slightly into the feelings of or the actions of eating more or doing things that are more risky regards my eating habits, then I need to be able to snap back into what I would ideally like to eat on a day-to-day to maintain a healthier weight and of course a healthier well-being on the inside, not just on the outside. So this week has been a good week, as I said. The course itself, the meals that we had ourselves at 6 by Nico is a 6-course meal. Now, we didn't get the tasting menu with the wine, so you do generally get wine with each course, and of course they are paired so that they match up. But what we did do is we had our 6 courses. We also had a snack, which was sourdough with bread, and it was all handmade. Of course, it was beautiful. It was like a whipped butter, which was out of this world. And we also had some churros, which were delicious. Now, they weren't your traditional churros, but if I managed to get a photo of them up on this video, then please look at them because it was fantastic, and I would definitely recommend 6 by Nico to anyone who's interested. Now, let's get on to the weight loss. Now, what I will say is that It was a very quick weigh-in. So I weighed in at 7:30, and my consultant did mention to me that she was going to be mentioning that there was an event coming up regards becoming a consultant. And I had to say to her that I had already been, and she was quite shocked actually, which I was surprised at, because I thought that the head office, etc., would notify your consultant so that they were aware that you were interested in that type of opportunity. But that wasn't the case. So Angela, my consultant, wasn't aware. So I just said to her that I had been to an event. I've got all of the information that I feel I need at the moment. But because I am in a full-time role and I'm in a very specialised role at work, it's not something that I want to jeopardise in the form of my income, but it's also not something I want to jeopardise in terms of in my career at the moment. I'm at a really sort of crucial stage in my career, whereas in the next year or two, I could have another promotion and apply for more senior roles again. So again, a greater sort of pay progression and things, and that's something that you often cannot do with less than full-time hours. And I think the thing is as well is being able to have the capital put aside to ensure that my business doesn't flop. I've got a bit of a backup fund for money should I maybe perhaps not make as much money as I thought I would on Summer World being a consultant. These are all things that are quite high risk. Financial risk is a real thing, and I don't think many people these days, unless you are maybe in a very fortunate position where you don't have a mortgage, or you maybe don't have a car payment every month coming off, or you maybe are slightly older, you do work reduced hours already, and so there is much more scope for that to happen. Or it may be that you maybe are not in as high a paid role as some people, and you think it's a much better opportunity for you to do that, then by all means, absolutely, that has to be right for you. But for me at the moment, as I said in a previous video, it doesn't feel right for me. Now, we're in the aim of trying to modernise our home at the moment. So we live in a 2-bedroom flat, and it is within a new build estate. The new build estate is about 14 years old, and this property itself is 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 years old this year. So yeah, so there are things needing done. The flat itself is in good condition, but we're wanting to upgrade the kitchen, which I'm standing in right now. And we're also wanting to do some interior design upgrades and things like wallpapering, painting, new lights, new spotlights in the ceiling, etc. So these are things that of course come with quite a hefty price tag. And I also need to make sure that I'm earning enough money in my own job without reducing hours to then take on another job. And that's something that you definitely have to consider if you are wanting to look into becoming a consultant. Now, I did just weigh and leave. I didn't stay to group because I couldn't. So I did have my stepson with me on Saturday morning. So we had him staying over on Friday night. And James, my husband, works every couple of Saturdays. And so he needs to leave work for about 7:45 in the morning to get there in time. So I basically went to group, got weighed, left, drove home. James went to work, and Logan and I had a great day. So by that great day, it was a great day and a fantastic feeling to have lost more weight. So this is week 38 weigh-in, and I have not gained weight at all in the whole last 38 weeks, which I still can't quite believe, but I still have to remember myself and pinch myself that it is real, and I have put in a lot of hard work, not just physically, but organisationally, mentally, and mindfully being aware of so many things over the last 38 weeks that I know I have made a huge difference. And I know that I will never go back to how I was before. And that for me is something I have to tell myself, to be mindful of how I felt back then and why I can never allow myself to go back to that. So this week I lost a total of 1.5 pounds. So even though I had been out for my 6-course meal, and I have had a few off-plan treats in addition to that throughout the week for various reasons, I still managed to lose weight. And so my message to you today is that, of course, losing weight is important, but enjoying yourself is so much more than a number on the scale. It is your clothing, how you feel, and how you look to yourself, not to anyone else, but how you look to yourself. So when you look in the mirror, do you feel happy? Do you feel full of energy and do you have a good vibe? If you do, you're doing the right thing. Now, weight is not linear. You can gain and lose for no rhyme or reason. And I've just seen in previous videos, if you haven't, please go check them out, where I've been really quite disappointed and a bit miffed at times, I would say, regards my weight losses slowing right down. And then I suppose a few people, saying, of course, you've lost a lot of weight, your weight's going to slow down. But I will just remind you guys that I am still at the moment 15 stone, 9.5 pounds. And when I started Slimming World, I was 21 stone and half a pound. Now I know that I've lost obviously 5 stone, 5 pounds in 38 weeks, and that's a huge amount of weight to lose. But I am still at least probably 4 stone heavier than what my recommended BMI weight would be on the NHS website. And of course, BMI is not linear either. We've spoken about this in previous videos. It doesn't take into account various different factors about your build, your activity, your shape, how you carry your weight, how you carry yourself, and of course your genetics. It doesn't take that into consideration. However, my overall goal would be to get to between 12 and 13 stone, and I would be really happy if I can get to the 12.5 mark. Now, obviously, I'm sitting just above the 15.5 mark at the moment, so we've got at least sort of 3 stone or so to go. So when I am still quite heavy in that respect, I am wearing size 14 clothes at the moment. So my Levi's top is a large, but it does come up as a 14, like on the website. And I bought this years ago. Last year I tried it on and it was probably about, well, you can't really probably see, it was up way past halfway on my belly mark because I was so wide that I couldn't actually pull it down. And now it is comfortably loose. And I've also got size 14 jeans on. And I had a pink jacket that I'm now going to be selling on Vinted because it's a size 16, and when I bought it I couldn't button it up, but I could wear it open, and it is that type of jacket that you could get away with doing so. However, it's now too big, and I only noticed that yesterday when I looked in the mirror in Marks and Spencer's, and I thought, oh, that jacket is really big on you now, Denise. So as of today, it's up on Vinted. So I will just remind you guys, I do have a Vinted page. I've not got lots and lots of clothes for sale on there because I don't want to put everything up. I'm just trying to sell a few items at a time, really. So this is your reminder. If you do want to find out more about my Vinted clothing or shoes or accessories or anything like that that's for sale, like me, if you are losing weight, then you don't want to spend a fortune on clothing. You certainly don't want to spend all of your hard earnings on clothing when you know you're going to be losing more weight. So over the last while, I have been buying, apart from this pair of jeans that I'm wearing right now, all of my other new clothing has been from Vinted, and I have saved thousands of pounds. I am not joking. I have bought lots of work clothing, lots of trousers, lots of tops. I've bought a few jackets as well, and I have also bought a pair of shoes, in fact 2 pair of shoes. Now each item would probably be between the 40 to 50 pounds mark, and one of my jackets is a New Balance jacket, and that RRP's for over £100. So I have bought lots and lots of items from Vinted. So that's why I'm saying I have literally saved like £1,000 or more than that. And so I'm here to help you. If I can help you save a little bit of money as well, then please do check out my Vinted page. Now, I will just read it out at the moment so I can tell you guys exactly what my Vinted profile is called. And it is just Denise Charity. So that's my name for any of you that didn't know it, but it is just Denise Charity. So you can go on, and I did put the link in my community post before as well. So at the moment, I've got a few, my pink sort of jacket, as I said, I've got a blazer on there, I've got a few tops, I've got a few dresses, and I've got a few pairs of trousers as well. I've also got a few items that I want to put up for sale soon, so please do keep an eye out for them. And if they are of your interest, then please do let me know. And of course, if you need any help regards accessing my Vinted page or anything like that, please do just leave me an email, a sort of message, a comment, my goodness, a comment in the box below, or you can email me, which is scottishfoodielassie@gmail.com, and that is my YouTube email account, so you can email me directly if you need any advice as well, or any sort of support. A few people have reached out, which has been lovely over the last week. And I just want to take that opportunity right now to thank you all so much for getting in touch, letting me know a little bit about yourselves. And again, as I said earlier, if you're not already a member and you do want some sort of more direct support, then there are membership sort of packages available to you, and I would be able to give you one-to-one support if that's something you feel you would benefit from. Now, the membership starts from just a few pounds. I think it's £3 or £4, and that does come off every month, but you can cancel at any time, and you can also add and gain extra sort of perks of membership as you work your way up the membership platform. Again, if that's something you're more interested in and you'd like a little bit more information, then please do feel free to email me if that's easier, if you don't want to comment on this page. And again, there is information on my main YouTube profile page as well, which isn't always accessible to see all of the details on a mobile device like my phone. So if you do want to find out more about that, it may be worth trying to jump on to something like a laptop, or perhaps like a tablet, an iPad device perhaps might work. I'm not quite sure about that, but definitely on a phone device it doesn't. I just know that much. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been a helpful video. I hope to hear from more of you moving forward, and I hope you all have the best week ahead and the best week of weight losses if that is your aim. Thank you so much for watching. Please do take care. Have a great week, and I will catch up with you soon. Thanks. Bye.